What's your favorite part about abortions? Sean,
Wait,
quick.
movie?
It's a quick jerk. It's not a slow. Let's think about everything jerk. Sean,
Yes, Ray.
if you were gonna make a movie, what genre do you think you'd make first? You're a filmmaker. Well, like, what would be your debut? Would it be comedy?
No, no. It would be. God, here's the thing. Remember, I told you I wanted to write a script about. There's this old UFO photo that was supposedly taken in a rice paddy in Vietnam, and I wanted to write a script about the incident that could have happened that night that pitted both sides against each other at first, and then they realized at first they think the UFO is the other side, and they realized they have a common enemy, and North and South have to come together, and U.S. allies, and then defeat the UFO. So I'd want to make that movie.
Oh, I think I heard you tell me about that. I like that movie.
Yeah, or
I actually just pitched it.
Who'd you pitch it to?
Warner Brothers.
A guy. You can't say it that delayed. You can't be like Warner.
Steve Warner and Adam Warner. These two kids I went to high school with.
You just told them about
They
it?
came into a little money through a landscaping business, and they're trying to make movies. What did you think?
I think you meant actual Warner Brothers.
What's that?
It's a movie studio that's been around for like 120 years.
Sounds like they're pretty successful. If I've never heard of it,
You're not in the business.
There used to be a really cool shirt
I
on
think
the.
you get mad at me saying you're not in the business.
I'm not in the business. I'm above the business. I'm beyond business.
You're off the grid. You're
I'm off
outside the
grid.
business.
There used to be a cool shirt at the boardwalk.
Yeah, with
that
WB.
said, if you see the cops, Warner Brothers.
Yeah. And it had the logo on it?
Yeah. Have you ever owned one of those shirts?
What, one of those like Jersey Shore
Yeah.
what's up you fucking fuck shirts or whatever.
Yes.
Stop. I fucking hate you and all this. It's like the most vile shirts.
Dude, they well, not even most vile. They're just lame. Like I think when we had Saint Germain on, we were talking about the Dicks or the big Johnson shirts, the Johnson shirts.
Yeah.
But like these are even worse.
It's worse.
And
because you wear those when you're 12. You'll see on the boardwalk, you'll see like 40-year-old men.
well, dude, I went to. They have them at what's it called? San Gennaro Fest, in Little Italy. And they always like to wait for us to start the podcast until they start drilling into trees or whatever they're doing out there. It's probably Halliburton drilling for oil.
They're probably fracking outside my apartment in Astoria, Queens.
But they do a. Do you want me to shut the window?
Yeah. Do you want to shut the window?
Yeah, I'm going to shut the window. We don't even need to pause anything. Sean, you know what I'm going to need you to do? Vamp.
All right, so Ray, have fun over by the window. This is Sean. I'm gonna start freestyling. Like I'm one of those comics that freestyles. Windows closed. Now we're deposed. The lawsuit is ours.
We'll just cut it. Actually, I would just cut that part. I'd rather take more time editing.
I will say this. That's why I have so much respect for free. I could never. Have you ever tried freestyling?
I used to do it a lot in high school. I swear to God. I shit you not.
Could you freestyle right now?
I was okay.
Can you do it right now?
I won't do it right now because it makes me embarrassed.
Why? Because I look like shit just now and you won't back me up by trying it out and see if it works out for you?
No, I mean, I just don't want to do it on the podcast because it's humiliating in general. My brother was really good at it.
You told me that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So because he did it, I would do it a little bit. But yeah, I would rap battle at parties with friends.
Would you and your friends would go back and forth?
Yeah.
You'd be like, yo, what's up with the couch?
We made yeah.
See, I couldn't
What's
even
up
think
with the
I'm
couch?
such an idiot. I can't do it. I get in my head too much about freestyle. I'm gonna become a freestyler.
It seems like you're on the right fucking path to it. My God. I go down rabbit holes though. Oh, what were you talking about? Those shirts. It's funny that you say that. I was at San Gennaro Fest and I also feel like he stopped drilling right when I shut the window. There is a troll out there.
Yes.
There is a troll among us. The shirts, the one you mentioned, I'm at San Gennaro Fest and they're selling like those novelty shirts. And it was that one like, what the fuck's up, you fucking fuck?
Yeah.
And this lady goes, oh my God, honey, Jeff, You need that, Jeff. Oh my God, isn't that shirt so you? It's like, if he doesn't have a job, yeah, then I guess it's him. What's he gonna wear that to the work picnic?
There's one in Jersey Shore I saw that said, "Welcome to America, now speak English." This is at a fair. This is supposed to be a joyous occasion. You have
In
games next to like the hey, can you get the ball in the cup game? Is in Jersey. You have a shirt that says, "Welcome to America, now speak English," and one of them is, it's only gay if what is it again?
It's
there's a gay one that's like
I'm not gay,
my
but
boyfriend.
$20 is $20.
That's it. That's the one. Oh my God, dude.
It's like what?
That business, everything else has gotten a little bit better. Like progressiveness is kind of.
They're holding the line.
They're holding the line of just like absolute like buffoonery for the past 40 years. Because those shirts, some of those probably left over from like the 1980s. And some of them are like updated, but in the same vein as them. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I would never, even when I was a kid. And the only reason maybe the Big Johnson shirt, I was like, I want one of those is because the cool kids in school had them.
Wait, really?
Never
The cool kids in school had them?
Probably, yeah.
Oh.
That or like co-ed naked lacrosse. That was another one.
I always
And then basketball or football or whatever.
I always like the one that said, wait, I'm not crazy. At least that's what the voices in my head tell me. What?
Yeah.
That's I don't think making fun of schizophrenia is funny at all.
Walking here just now, I saw a woman on the street and she had a sweatshirt on that said, "Whatever, forever."
I like that.
And I wonder if it was. No, you don't.
Yeah.
No, you do not. Whatever, forever, whatever. And I'm wondering if maybe I missed the font and it was supposed to be like Wakanda forever, but it's whatever, forever. And actually, I would almost give it a pass if it was, but I don't know.
Whatever, forever, we're meant to be together.
Well, we wanted to keep the bantering to a shorter amount of time. So
there's only going to be another 50 minutes of bantering until we get to our segments. But yeah, you know what? After a 2-week hiatus. From the Quick Jerk, one of America's favorite brand new jerk segments, the Quick Jerk has returned, and I got some questions for you.
Do you want to talk Love Is Blind before we do that?
No, we can talk Love Is Blind
at the end.
At the end, yeah, because
All right,
I'm fucking firing on all cylinders. I'm almost in Quick Jerk mode.
All right, cool,
Quick Jerk is our game. If this is your first time listening to the brand new jerks, it's our game of rapid fire questions where I ask Donnelly questions, just down the line questions with no ulterior motive, and Sean Donnelly has to answer as quickly and as honestly as he possibly can, because we know he does like to be a little dishonest with these questions sometimes.
I do not. I answer them. You are dishonest. You're a dishonest question asker. You have different parts, addendums, if you will, of the questions that are told to me after I give my initial answer. It's trickery. It's duplicitous. Mm-hmm. It's manipulative, and and just so you know, my answers are completely honest for the time being.
Duplicitous. We're pulling out duplicitous.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
I got an associate's degree.
So
I went to Nassau Community College.
Did you really?
Yeah,
and you
did.
went to Brooklyn College or Manhattan College?
And Hunter.
One of them.
I did like a tour.
What's your degree in?
Bullshitting. Telling people that I graduated college. Only lately have I been comfortable with saying that I didn't graduate.
So about 80% of these questions are Halloween themed. Because it is, we're coming up on Halloween. It's my favorite holiday,
and it's not mine at all. Only reason I like it this last year and this year is because with Owen, this is for kids. It's fun,
and I love horror movies. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen, this is the Quick Jerk,
and I will answer these questions completely honest.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Halloween is
kind of boring.
Trick or treat.
Treat.
You would.
What is that even mean?
Do you like to dress up?
No, that's the thing. I don't.
You don't like to dress up?
No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I think I'm interesting enough in my Sean clothes.
Do you think it's wrong when people dress up?
No, I don't.
In drag?
Everybody loves Halloween. And I'm not like a Halloween hipster, but everybody loves it. It's annoying. There's not 99% of the planet. Their favorite holiday is Halloween.
I'm one of them.
I know you love it. You love it so much.
What's the number one rule in a horror movie that you would follow?
The black guy dies first.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that the main trope? What is? Oh, I know what it is.
The black guy dies first. I guess that's what you want.
Isn't that one of those things?
I guess that's what you look for in a horror
movie.
movie.
They did it in Scream. They talk about it in all those movies. That's not what I
Okay.
want. I'm just saying. I thought you were asking me what is always followed, and that's the joke that happened after a while. Like, oh, black guy dies first.
Okay, so just recapping our first 4 questions. Do you think Halloween's boring?
Or how about this? Never go back into the house.
You'd rather have a treat. You like when the black guys die in horror movies, and you don't
I
think
didn't say I like it. See, this is what I mean about this.
and you don't think men should dress up like women and read to children. You don't like dress up. Okay, who's scarier, Jason or Freddy?
Wait, is it a Halloween question or a drag queen story hour question? So this is what I mean about these.
I didn't do anything wrong. Who's scarier, Jason or Freddy?
Jason.
Michael Myers or Mike Myers?
Mike Myers in The Love Guru.
Okay.
It was a scary box office, if you know what I mean.
Hellraiser or Jeff Epstein?
Jeff Epstein, by far. By
Okay.
absolute far.
Jack Nicholson in The Shining or Jamie Lee Curtis in Halloween?
Jamie Lee Curtis in Halloween. Wait, what do you mean? Being scary? In which one? The first one?
Jack Nicholson in The Shining or Jamie Lee Curtis in Halloween?
Jack Nicholson, when that recent paparazzi photo of Jack Nicholson.
Who would you rather have sex with? It's Jack Nicholson? Okay. So you'd rather have sex with Jack Nicholson and Jeff Epstein?
Lakers,
This is scarier
floor
than
seats,
Hellraiser.
Jack Nicholson. Wait, do I get floor seats? If I bang Jack Nicholson, and I go to this thing, that would be worth it.
What was your favorite Halloween costume you ever wore?
Oh my God, I'm such a non-Halloween person. I gotta be honest. Last year, I was an inflatable Patrick,
Slutty?
slutty Patrick from SpongeBob.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No, that would be talk about drag queen story hour. You want to traumatize kids? Get them slutty starfish Patrick from SpongeBob. Hey kids, would you like a reach around?
Halloween costume. Scary, funny, or slutty?
What's see? This is what I'm saying. You're looking at me, and there's another part to this that I know I don't know.
No.
Scary. What is it?
Funny or slutty?
Funny.
Okay. Good answer. What's your favorite part about abortions? Sean, quick. It's a
movie?
quick jerk. It's not a slow. Let's
My-
think about everything jerk. Quick.
I have no favorite part about abortions.
Okay.
My
so you think
favorite part is
you shouldn't be allowed to have them.
you.
So they made a good choice, which brings me on to our next one. Who is your favorite Supreme Court justice?
RBG, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, RBG in the house, right? Isn't
She's dead.
Yeah, but she was my favorite.
Oh, okay. Fucking. Now he's trying to make up for it after his
Who's the other ones?
anti-abortion
Clarence Thomas?
rant.
I don't know.
Sex, drugs, or rock and roll?
Sex.
Shocker.
Here we go.
What's your favorite Kevin Spacey movie?
Whatever was filmed at Jeff Epstein's Island. That Bryan Singer's Pool Party Part 2. My favorite one is probably Usual Suspects. That's because it was like, you still had like heyday Kevin Spacey. Pre-evil Kevin Spacey.
I won't watch any of his movies because of the stuff he did.
Please.
Okay, 3 minutes on the
Please,
clock.
you have K-Pax on DVD.
I do have K-Pax on DVD. My mom got it for me years ago when a Hollywood Video was going out of business.
When streaming already was on the table.
Final question, 3 minutes on the clock. Israel, Palestine. How do we fix it?
You said this is quick jerk. You're asking the quick. You need a quick response.
This is cutting into your 3 minutes.
How do I fix the Israel-Palestine conflict?
Today.
I'll tell you how much. Candy. Just
Candy?
tons of candy everywhere. You can't be mad if you're eating candy. So if you just flood the place, they'll have a diabetes problem in about 3 months.
Yeah.
But you drop, instead of those leaflets saying, "Hey, we're bombing you," maybe especially with Halloween coming up, trick or treat. Hey, no, we're not going to trick you with these bombs. We're going to treat you with some candy.
With some Skittles.
With some Skittles, yeah.
Because
Israeli
we do have
Skittles.
to throw a lot of Skittles away in California.
Oh, why? Because
Of they're going to make the dye that's used in them or a chemical that's used in them illegal.
So they become lethal? Skittles?
No, they're just Skittles that we don't use. We're going to have a lot. Do we have to get rid of?
But I think the point being you can't eat them. They're unsafe.
We've been eating them for fucking centuries.
So give them to the Israelis?
I had 3 bags of Skittles yesterday.
Did you really?
All right, that's the quick jerk, folks.
I That was a good response. That was a good quick response to solving.
That is true. And it
Candy.
was Halloween themed.
Exactly.
Yeah, give them candy.
That's that's good of a podcaster I am.
Halloween is not boring. Trick or treat, you got that right. That was trick. Number one rule in a horror movie.
I said treat.
Number one rule in a horror movie: when there's a killer on the loose, don't have sex.
Oh, that's the other one. Yeah, okay.
Come on. Freddy is scarier than Jason. Michael Myers is scarier than Mike Myers, the actor. He's just an actor. He doesn't kill anybody. I've never seen him kill anybody. And Hellraiser, Jeff Epstein, you got that correct. I wish I would have wrote Jeffrey Epstein because Jeff makes it seem like I've hung out there.
Yeah. Yeah, Jeff, your buddy, Jeff Epstein.
Yeah, my boy Jeff.
J.
Jack Nicholson, or as it autocorrected to Jack Nickerson, which I think sounds cute. Or Jamie Lee Curtis in Halloween. I personally would rather sleep with Jamie Lee Curtis.
But see what I'm saying? You didn't say that was the question.
You even went off script and said Jack Nicholson at a much older age, which now I know your type. And then
Zaddies?
And then Scary, Funny, or Slutty. That one I was trying to trap you. I thought,
but I guessed the right one.
I thought you were going to say slutty, and then I was going to say, Jesus, Sean, they're children. And then favorite part about abortions is that it's still legal in most places, Sean. At least if you're me, it seemed like you're pretty on the.
Well, you didn't say abortion
conservative
legislation.
Side.
You said your favorite part of the act of abortion, which is a
about,
very misleading question.
It's all about thinking outside the box. And my other favorite part is you can do them at home. With the right tools.
This is 1965. A lot of Dirty Dancing.
Wait, I never saw Dirty Dancing. Did she get an abortion in that?
Not her, somebody else.
Oh, really? Swayze?
Yeah, that's the big reveal. Swayze gets an abortion.
He's a woman, baby. And favorite Supreme Court judge? I don't know any, so I'm glad you said something. I know Ruth Bader Ginsburg, but she is deceased, and I know the one guy that was like, I like beer.
Oh, that guy? I forget that guy's name.
Like, I like beer. I had
Kermit the Frog.
I had a threesome.
Justice Kermit.
Yeah, that's how he fucking sounded though. They were like, he's like, we had a devil's three-way. It was a game. No, it wasn't. I mean, it's two penises and one girl.
Brent something. Brett. I was gonna say Morin, but that's a comic. Brett.
He looks like a Brent.
That's what he is.
Bruce.
That's what he is.
Byrne.
He was like, he basically date raped somebody, and then they were like, "Hey, did you date rape this person?" He's like, "I can't remember, and you can't get me because I can't remember." And they're like, "You're kind of right," and that was kind of the whole thing. And it's like but you come off very date rapey. But
he does.
Can't prove shit, I guess.
I like beer. That's what he said.
Brett.
Those are the only two I know.
What is his name? Justice Brett. Brett the Hitman Hart?
Kavanaugh,
that's it. Yeah, good
Damn,
call.
how'd I pull that?
Nice job. All right,
and I never read.
Can we please move on to Dude You Like This?
Do you have a Dude You'd Like This for me?
I have two of them.
Do you think I'll like it?
Yeah, you definitely will. I'll tell you why.
Okay.
I'll tell you why. I'm going to show you why.
I'm about to do a little bit of vamping. Me and Donnelly going camping. Psych, nah, we going to the casino. You know what I mean, though. We're just going to tell jokes. But I'm actually going to go there and lose some money to these blokes.
Hold on.
We'll drink a couple Cokes.
You ready?
That was me rapping. That was
pretty good, yeah.
Thanks.
Ready?
I said talk to me, damn it, or else I'm gonna throw you in the fire!
Every time I come, a nigga gotta set it, then I gotta go, and then I gotta get it, then I gotta blow, and then I gotta shut it. Any little thing a nigga think it he be doing, cause it doesn't matter, cause I'm gonna get it.
Oh my God! Oh man! Dude, that gave me like an instant laugh headache, dude. Oh man!
Those are my favorite. We had the one with the other one, the phone call.
Oh,
the message. I'm talking about grabbing my dick.
Well, dude. If you rewatch, you've seen the original Child's Play?
The original, yes, but years ago.
I mean, it's funny. Like if you rewatch it, there's
it's like
some
not
funny
scary at all.
My brother was deathly afraid of that movie when he was a kid, and I had these. Do you remember My Buddy dolls?
Yeah, that's what it's based on, I think.
So I had a My Buddy doll, and me and my brother shared a room together, and I was such a little coward that I like when I was like 4, I would sleep on my mom's floor, So my brother would be in that room by him, and then my brother would come down from his attic. No, because he thought the attic was haunted, which I think it was, and he would sleep in my bedroom. But there was a My Buddy doll in there, and he was super scared of Chucky. So every morning, I'd wake up on my mom's floor. The My Buddy doll would be thrown at the bottom of the steps, and he would be sleeping in my room. It was just a rotation of cowardice.
Hold on, I got this one for you.
All right, let's do it.
Hold on.
Damn, that Busta Rhymes
Hold
was
on
so
here.
funny.
This is actually feel good.
Jared, I'm here to tell you that
This is one of my favorite videos on the internet. I love it. It's been around forever.
I love this.
I think they were at the end. You see them crossing from out on the board. I think it's the 0 days without any incident.
Oh, really?
I think that's what it was.
I used to do an entire pod. I would look for stuff like that. I used to do a whole, like years ago, I did a podcast about quitting jobs. Like
I think you told me that. Yeah.
Which I love the idea because I love hearing. There's nothing better than a good quitting story.
It's fantastic.
Do you know any, or have you had any?
No, the only one I had was with Blockbuster, where the guy, it was like, I had the coolest manager forever, and then I quit Blockbuster, and somebody used their employee account to rent me videos and sell me candy. I think I might have told this in the podcast.
Yeah.
And the guy calls me in, and he goes, well, I know the person's register you used isn't the person that sold you the stuff. I know that for a fact. We have it on camera, but I need you to tell me who sold you and this candy and rented you these videos. And I was like, I'm not ratting on these people. So that was the only thing where I was like, I'm not telling on them. He's like, I thought you'd be a real man and tell me who did this. I'm like, are you kidding me? And I just kind of, and that was, it wasn't me quitting. It was me. I quit normally. And in that conversation, I got up and like, I'm not telling you. And I got up in the middle of the conversation. I'm like, I'm fucking out of here. Fuck you. And I left. I didn't say fuck you. I just said I'm out of here.
Yeah, but it was a non-verbal fuck you.
It was like a, like a go fuck yourself.
It was one of
It
these.
was just by vibe.
It was like a.
Yeah. Like a, how would you
See,
do a fuck you nonverbal like that? Well, that's just mouthing it.
Oh, I would do this.
Bafangul.
Yeah, that's what I did there.
I have.
You know what's kind of funny about that though is that dude probably spent his last paycheck to pay for that band.
Yeah.
And was like, "Fuck, that was pretty cool, but what do I do now?
And you wonder, it's like, you
I
really
gotta
hope.
I gotta find something."
You hope he went viral off of it and he's like making YouTube ad money or something now or something. It's like, because he deserved it. Because also it's like, you can tell that dude, like, it couldn't have worked out more perfectly in that video. Because the guy goes, guys, what's this? Come on, get out of here. And it's like, oh, yes, perfect timing.
Yeah.
I'm quitting. And then he's just smiling, or whatever it is.
I told you my almost epic quitting story.
What was it again?
I worked at this place, this museum, and my boss was like kind of a jerk, and he was really mean to like all of like the female employees, would like make them cry and shit. Like he was real aggressive and like snapped on everybody. He didn't snap on me too much because I think I was a lot bigger than him, and I was kind of like I think he cared like or realized how little I cared about the job, and I was getting ready to quit. I hated it there, so I was like, you know what I'm gonna do tomorrow is I'm gonna fuck up all day. I'm gonna fuck up little things all day, bait him to try to snap at me, and then I'm gonna explode and just like fuck you, throw like my little jacket at him, and leave. And I wanted it, like I was like ready for it because I think everybody deserves one of these, in life. And I'm literally like doing the you talking to me on the car ride over. I'm going the what? Wait. What did you just say to me, bro? And like I'm like practicing and I'm getting all hyped up, and then I walk in and I get to the job and I go to one of my coworkers and I'm like putting my bag down. I'm like, I came late because I was hoping that he yelled at me for that. I was gonna do everything possible that day to get yelled at, and I was like, hey, where's the boss? And my coworker goes, oh, craziest shit ever. He just got fired. on the early shift.
Yeah, you did tell me this.
And I was like,
yeah.
what the fuck? And I guess he got fired because he was real aggressive because I worked in the theater of the museum. And somebody was walking straight into the theater in a suit, and he runs them down and like grips them up by the arm like real hard and is like, where you going? You got a ticket? Let me see your ticket. And the dude was like, I'm actually on the board of trustees of the museum. And if this is how you treat customers or anybody, like that's not okay. And he
That's
was like,
sweet
he got like
revenge.
fired in like an hour.
Oh,
Like,
man.
the hammer came down quick.
That's like me with my doorman job, where the owner of the company of the building was walking through, and I gave like kind of like a flippant answer, and I was fired in like 2 days.
Hilarious.
And then I think I told you that they wrote the letter. The tenants got my job back, and they just fired me 3 months later.
What a loser.
Me?
Yeah, it's like something from a sitcom.
It is. Can I show you another one that's pretty funny? It's a little bit longer.
Yeah. Another dude you'd like this. It's a triple dude you'd like this episode.
Jason! Wait for him to pull up first. And then run out. Oh, there he is.
See what he did? So these people live next to a golf course. There's the ball. There's the dude.
Hilarious.
My favorite part about it? Commits to the bit. Never turns around and tells the guy he's fucking.
That's an actual good prank.
It's a really good prank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What we just watched is a guy gets hit in the head with a.
It's being filmed by like either his daughter and his wife from inside the house. They live next to a golf course, and the guy.
Whenever a ball goes into their yard, he goes out and lays out in the yard like it just hit him in the head and dropped him. Pretty funny.
It's pretty funny. I like that video. It's feel good even though it's a prank.
You do that thing where you pretend like the door hits you in the face sometimes.
I do.
I don't like that. I thought I fucking obliterated you one time. I was like, I think I killed Donnelly.
Well, I've eaten crow on that, for lack of a better phrase, because one time I did it and there was like the door had something on it, it just immediately it was like these like things that stick out and like almost like went through my foot, like almost like stabbed my foot. Yeah, like it was probably like something that held the door open, but it was like like one of those like metal. You know what I'm saying? Like those metal plates they put on the yeah. So yeah, I've gotten fucked up from that sometimes doing that.
You've eaten
job.
crow.
I've eaten crow. You never heard of eat crow before? Mm-mm. I've had some comeuppance.
Even less.
Haven't heard that?
I guess I've heard both, but I haven't heard them outside of a fucking Atticus Finch saying it in To Kill a Mockingbird.
I like Americana. That's the language I use.
I look like the wreck of the Hesperus.
Oh, that's my mom's
I
thing.
know.
Yeah.
We'll call back to one of your bitch. Huh?
ED, Ellen Donnelly.
Our final segment of the day is this weird?
And I was trying to rack my brain for one, and I'm so not weird. There is none. I'm just a totally normal, totally, just regular guy.
Is it weird that you have 15 bottles of half-drunk Snapple in your fridge?
Yeah, but you've already said that.
I know.
We need a new one.
That wasn't part of Is This Weird? And the answer,
that's kind of what.
And the answer
it
was weird. And there's a lot of weird things that you do. You answer the phone every time like you're about to be interrogated for a crime.
Oh, let me ask you about that. Did you really you got like upset at me the other day on the phone?
Not actually.
Well, answer the phone when you. This is another thing I can.
Oh, you motherfucker! Natalie even noticed it. You called me and said hello like I was bothering you.
No, I said what? I go. You said I said what really aggressively.
Oh. And then that's another thing that you do. You were like, you have, you have.
What?
You have grouchy phone etiquette.
I do not have grouchy phone etiquette.
You do. So you answer the phone. Like if I call you, you always answer the phone like, hello? Like, and what could he be calling about? and then I'll say something that you don't hear and you go, what? I'm like, why so hostile?
I really don't mean it.
But the one thing that you did is you called me and I answer the phone and you go, hello? I was like, is he fucking nuts?
I will say this in my defense, and I will try to change it.
In your defense, what?
In my defense, sometimes cell phone, dude. Like I have friends of mine, not you so much, because I can hear you on the phone, but sometimes you have people where they'll pick up, and because of headphones and because of the way cell phones are, then sometimes it might be the second time I'm saying hello, because you don't get the first one. Because as the pickup happens, you miss it, or the phone doesn't get it, whatever it is. So it's me going hello like that. Just be like, are you hearing me?
So maybe you should cop an attitude with T-Mobile or Verizon or whoever your phone carrier
T-Mobile,
is.
please. Who am I? Come on.
Come on, dude. I have T-Mobile. Come on, man. It's a fucking. We're in a borderline recession. I gotta cut costs anywhere I can.
I know you have T-Mobile.
Maybe that's why you always answer the phone like that, because my T-Mobile isn't working.
It's not working.
So maybe it is my fault. I'll
But-
take the fucking shame for that.
But I know I'll take blame here because I do that. But I'll also say I'll talk to my friend Dan St. Germain. You know Danny. He's on the podcast. And I don't know. This kid just has like, all right, maybe I'm too into my phone sometimes as far as like, for a while I was getting a new one each year and I like the headphones. But I think you can almost always hear me on my headphones. I don't know what he's operating with. I don't as far as like cellular device goes, but I can never hear him. He always sounds like he's underwater. He's always like, "Oh, hold on, it's the phone. It's my headphones." And I'm like sitting there, and I'm like, you can barely understand what he's saying, and I'm like, you have to get your phone game on point here.
Yeah, because we're phone talkers.
We are absolutely phone. Me and you talk on the phone all the time, but we never really have. We have very little problems.
My is this weird for the day though? I also cannot believe you said that you're not weird. But is this weird? It's not a funny one. It's not a silly one. This isn't about me jerking off or what I usually bring up. Some filthy, fucking childish, bro-y, American Pie band camp type of humor or joke that I'm so sick of doing all the time. But it is just me, and it is who I am. But I love washing dishes.
Oh, here's the thing. You're not alone. I do too.
Really?
Yeah. You're not alone. I don't mind washing dishes at all. Maybe I couldn't get to the love part of it. I don't mind it at all. I do kind of dig it.
I like that chore because I like putting on some music or putting on a podcast and just standing there and zoning out and just wiping off dishes.
Yeah, even at Megan, she has a dishwasher, and like I'll help her with her dishes, and I don't mind it. Like love is a strong word for it, but yeah, I'm with you on that one. That's
Here's
not
the
weird.
thing, though.
That's not weird.
I hate loading and unloading a dishwasher.
Same here. I would rather just wash the dish and put it in the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about this?
Granted, I'll take a while to wash a dish. Like I'll take a couple hours after I use it. Because like I might have to eat on the run and like go do something and not have time to wash it off. But I still like, just cleaning it up.
But laundry.
No.
I'm the same way. It's like laundry I don't like doing.
There's not the only aspect of laundry that I like is throwing it in and taking it out. I don't mind that. It's the folding and putting away that's what I hate. Absolutely fucking brutal.
It sucks.
It's nice when you have them do your laundry for you, which you've done.
I do a ton. I shouldn't do it, and I do.
I should do it every once in a while. I should treat myself to it because they fold your shit so compactly tight that you can fit everything in your drawers.
And also, for us, it's great when you go on the road. You just pop it in your suitcase, ready to go.
That's nice.
That's usually when I do it the most, is when I'm like...
That's a smart idea.
I just put them right in there, and then,
That's a smart idea.
Yeah. It's pretty smart on Donnelly's part. I'm going to do it. I already did it. I dropped off some today, and that'll be ready for when I go to Raleigh. And then I might have enough clothes for when we go to Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania's coming up.
Hell yes. That's a good segue to getting out of here. Before we do dates and plugs, do just want to say Love is Blind. We were half right on our predictions.
Well, yes, technically, yeah, but we said no. We both thought there was going to be 2 no's.
Yes.
And here's the thing, full disclosure, can you fill me in on something? Can you fill me in on what happened with what's his name, the other Lydia and Marlon, what's his name? Milton. Because I kind of skipped. I wanted to find out so badly. I skipped through those and watched the wedding. So
You didn't miss much. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
it was pretty smooth sailing, and they I watched the reunion. I know you did not, and they're still together, and they seem very happy.
And that was a
together.
year ago?
Yeah, they seem very happy together. And everybody else that was on the reunion has like a serious significant other now. Chris and Johnny are no longer together. He cheated on her and ghosted her.
Yeah, these guys. Yeah, okay, all right.
And
Cheated on her and then ghosted her.
Yeah.
He did the cheating and then left.
Yeah. And like didn't tell her.
What about and then what about Izzy and the other one?
Izzy and the other one never dated. They didn't talk really much at all, but they're real close friends.
No, they're not. Here's the thing. No, they're not. This is what I'm saying about that girl, them two. Like, remember when they were going off on the other ones for how phony they were? You could sniff it easily.
But it was insecurity.
It was because they knew that they were the ones that did like they were the TV people. Like Lydia, I thought was the TV. Don't get me wrong, they're all TV people. But what I'm saying is, it was a little bit more real with Lydia. The guy Milton, that guy was nerdy enough and engineering enough that I think you thought it was a cool project, but almost from a science-based angle. You know, whatever it is.
Fair.
But those, man, oh man, like I've never. When you saw that wedding, their wedding end like that, I was like, this will be done when they get the fuck out of there. Like this is going to be done so quickly because what they were doing, what they did, which we always wondered about when we talk about it, is, oh shit, we know this ain't gonna happen, but we're gonna fake it for the show to get to the wedding part, just to finish it off, and we're yeah, we might not be copacetic, but that I swear to you, and I'm not trying to be an asshole here, I cannot imagine having to like that dude. Also was kind of a
He was a
he was a
dope.
mimbo. Yeah, exactly.
A fucking
he was
dope.
He was a dope, and he was also but that girl was a brat, and she was an asshole, and you could just tell she was an asshole
and a bitch and a fucking whore.
I don't use those words, but okay.
Stupid motherfucker.
But here's the thing about it: like you could just tell by the vibe between them. Because any other year for this show, that would have been something that was still going. They would be like, "Hey, we're still together." But
Yeah.
did they talk more in detail about why it didn't
You
work?
should definitely watch it.
Well, just give me one other thing.
Why they didn't work?
Yeah.
Is he was too hurt. Like he said he was like too hurt over it. They talked once a week after, and then they talked a year later. Like they only talked 2 times between the reunion and the show. He was pretty butthurt over it.
She was done, man. And here's the thing: it's like that's the vibe of their relationship the whole time, was that he was kind of playing catch up the whole time. Hey, whatever you want, I'll do whatever you
Yeah, like I'm gonna give you flowers every Monday.
Yeah, whatever the fuck that was. Yeah,
Get the hell out of here.
But man, oh man, like you could tell the dynamic, and that's why, not to be an asshole, you know, she didn't. I didn't even realize
I don't
wanted
think you're
this.
an asshole.
It's like you didn't want it, and you're a difficult person, and you're pretending it's not you when it is you. Don't get me wrong, he's a schmuck too. The kid's a schmuck.
Yeah.
But man, oh man, when I was sitting there, I'm like, the way they vibed at the end of that, I was like, oh, they're trying to make you pretend that they're going to be together going forward, and like this is more. They didn't have a real relationship. That's why I think like some of them actually do have real relationships, and they get pretty deep. Remember, she was tough. Like he was like, she doesn't talk about anything real. I'm sure that's fucking what happened the whole time. And they were like, oh, we're just like kind of dating, and yeah, I'm gonna say yes because who knows what his fucking deal is. But with her, man, oh man, I don't know what. You know what it is? Oh, this is another thing.
She's not warm.
Also, is her dad gay? Is her dad gay?
I could see that.
You know why? And this is going to sound very bad. Well, they're divorced, and then she keeps mentioning this trauma that happened to her and all this, right? Also, she obviously doesn't trust men, which fine, I get that in a way. But at one point,
What an interesting take.
here's the thing. At one point, I looked. His suit was pretty colorful, and they probably gave him the suit to wear, whatever it was.
Yeah.
But this is one thing that tipped me off, and this is kind of a go-to and kind of a non.
You bumped into him at one of your bars. Was
No.
that how you know?
At one point, she pulls up her dress and she goes, I know you'd want to see the shoes. She says to him, I know you would be dying to see the shoes. Now, that's one of 2 reasons. He's working in the shoe business for 30 fucking years, or he
Doesn't
might have came out of the
mind a
closet.
dick in him. Wow, that's very interesting.
I have a feeling that the dad is gay. That's why she doesn't trust men, and because it was such a big shock to the family. That's why she started hysterical crying when she was like, I saw something fall apart. They don't really go into much detail. And the mom looks kind of shell-shocked.
Wow, that is crazy.
Yeah, dude.
And the mom does look like somebody you would have as a beard.
Does she? I don't know
I
about
think
that.
so.
Well, she, whatever the fuck.
Um,
But what I'm
damn,
saying is
that's a-
the shoe
Wow.
comment. And yes, it's very old-fashioned mindset. But do you have in the history of you're a
Strapping
enjoyable person to be
heterosexual-
around.
Oh.
If you in the history of your life, have you ever had a heterosexual friend that had an interest in women's shoes? Now, I'm not saying that. I think that straight and gay people can be completely complicated, well-rounded.
The only thing that you could think of a heterosexual man being into a woman's shoes is because he has a foot fetish. But why would he want to see his daughters?
100%.
That's why.
Or he was like, "Hey, I worked with Bill Johnson in shoes for 35 years."
Steve Madden was my my
boyfriend.
mentee.
But you know what I'm saying? What do you think about?
Yeah, that's a good take. Wow.
I could almost. I bet you if you look it up online, is so and so's father gay? I bet you, you would find something there.
We got to get out of here, but I have two more quick things about Love is Blind that I don't know if you knew this.
Let's hear it.
There were two other couples that got engaged.
They showed in the reunion.
They don't show it on the reunion, and they're probably never going to talk about it on the actual show.
Why is that?
So, Carter, the big Southern dude, the big bald Southern dude that you see around,
Yeah.
he got engaged to that Renee chick.
I don't remember what Renee looks like.
She was the one that was always wearing skimpy clothes, and it was like, why do they keep showing her so much when you never see her on a date?
Yeah, the blonde.
They got all the way to the altar.
Really?
Natalie actually made a comment. She was really annoyed. She was like, why is this bitch wearing white to the dress fitting when she's just going to hang
it was
out?
her dress fitting as
because
well.
it was hers as well, but they edited it all out. So I
Are
guess
you not supposed to wear white to a dress fitting? Is that a rule?
well, it seemed like the two, Lydia and Stacy, were both wearing white, and everybody else wasn't. And then this other girl was wearing white. And it
Okay.
seemed like Natalie said it seemed like it was like a thunder stealing that she was trying to do, but it was her fitting too. And you notice like a weird interaction between Vanessa and her. So it was probably her dress fitting too, that part they just couldn't cut her out of. And there's some things where you could see Carter in the background in Mexico. So what happened is they got all the way to the altar, and she said no, and he told the producers not to put it in or he was going to kill himself.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he was like, you can't put that in. I was like, I'll kill myself if that's on there. Like, I'm so humiliated. I'm so embarrassed. I don't want this in the show. Da 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 da.
How do you know this? This
And
is
then-
all on internet?
Yeah, it's all on the internet. And then they also found out that he like took a girl back to the room in Mexico, like another girl, and that she had a boyfriend the whole time.
The other one did.
The Renee girl.
See, we jumped the shark, kid. This thing jumped the freaking shark.
I don't know if it jumped the shark. I mean, they cut it all out.
They cut it up. Not only they would have put it in if this guy didn't say that.
Do you think so, though?
Do you really think that? Wait, why did he have a girl in Mexico if he's saying I was so embarrassed?
Because I think that they were like going through problems or something, and it was like I think he was like painted it like probably in a really terrible light. Like he probably acted like an asshole, and he wanted to cut out of it. And then I read somewhere it was either
so he used it as a safeguard. If I say I'm going to kill myself, they can't put it.
maybe. So
Actually
then
pretty smart if you don't want the footage on there.
Season 5 and season 4, I don't know which one it was.
He also didn't seem like a dude that would say the words "I'm going to kill myself."
That's what I'm saying.
That it might have been a play. Somebody might have told him, "Tell him you're going to be
like a lawyer.
somebody." Yeah,
Yeah.
it might have been like, "Do that," and they won't. They can't air it.
Yeah, it was definitely. That seems like lawyer speak.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is I think this season maybe there was supposed to be another couple that got engaged and went to Mexico, or it happened the season before. I have to do a little more research, so don't 100% quote me on this, people. But there was like a sexual assault situation.
In Mexico, between one of the couples,
Yes, that they completely cut out.
and the couple was never in the show.
Never in the show. Their editing must be insane.
Well, their footage, they're filming hundreds of hours of footage.
For sure.
So, yeah, of course that's wow.
Gotta say, after the reunion, this my first take was that this was the best season yet.
Now you're saying
It's certainly not the best season yet, but I don't think it's the worst season. And season 6, I'll be here for it.
we'll see you there.
Sounds good.
Wait,
yeah, go ahead.
I can't believe that the thing about the other one.
Oh, read the article. There's a bunch
send
of
it to me?
articles out there. Yeah, I can send it to you. It's on the internet.
Well, I figured you would have just sent it to me already, since it's of interest to me.
Well, I didn't want to send it to you because they had spoilers about the final
Oh,
episode.
good point. Yeah.
And the reunion. See, I'm always thinking about you. I'm always thinking about taking care of you. And everybody else be thinking about Sean when he will be in Raleigh this weekend.
I will. I'll be at Good Nights in Raleigh. This is going to be audio, so I don't know why I'm looking at the camera. But 2 shows, Friday, Saturday. I'm in the room 816, they call it, or something like that. It's like their smaller room. And I cannot wait. I always love going to Raleigh. It's always a freaking blast. And please, please, please come on out. I'm going to be trying to work on new jokes. And I'll do some crowd work, which nobody really does these days.
Nope.
So
Just Shawnee.
it'll be a really robust show, and it'll be really funny. And thank you so much, and I'll see you there. And then the following week, can you tell them where we're going to be? Right?
Yeah, we are going to be at Mohegan Sun in Wilkes-Barre. Doing Wisecrackers. Me and Sean are back at it again there. 2 days, Friday, Saturday, the 27th and 28th of October. Definitely come check that out. This weekend, I will be at Uncle Vinny's in Point Pleasant, New Jersey. And then November 11th, Pittsburgh, my hometown. I'm doing something a little different, a little special, a little funny, hopefully a lot of funny. Dive Bar All-Star. It's my stand-up storytelling show where I do some stories as a tribute to my late father and tell some of the jokes that I've done about him over the last, however many years I've been doing this bullshit. Tickets for like $12. Buy them online. Come on out. Support. If you've ever seen me do stand-up or like any of the stories I've told on the pod about my crazy-ass dad, come on out.
Awesome, guys. Thank you so much. Look us up on YouTube. Follow the YouTube. That's the most important thing.
Brand new jerks.
And we will see you next week. Bye. We love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.